What's going on, everyone? I want to make a quick video to recap some of the stuff we talked about this weekend. We had an impact event out here. Real quick, before we even get started, if you want to find out more about MoveWell University and how we've done all this stuff, go to MoveWellUniversity.com. There's a bunch of stuff on that page. It has a ton of information. So that's the way you know how to get started and find out if this is right for you in your practice. And you can even schedule a discovery call. And when you do that, it takes like 5 minutes. And we can find out pretty quick if this is not going to be a good fit. And if so, we're not interested in wasting your time nor ours either. So we'll let you know it takes like 5 minutes. But you'd be surprised. A lot of people can make this thing work. So now here's what we talked about at the impact event. Or we talked about a lot of stuff, but the purpose of this video, what I wanted to mention was like, what are the pieces, the foundational pieces that you have to have put in place way before you even dive into all the little nuances of learning corrective exercise and functional movement and the main meat and potatoes. So here's what it is. I'm gonna flip this around. I'm gonna write this on a dry erase board. So the first thing is we set up, oh man, this marker doesn't work. Alyssa, can you throw me a better marker? That was a marker fail. Facebook Live. Why are you putting markers back that don't work? Can you throw that one away? Thanks. Okay, cool. I don't know why. I'm trying to preserve markers. That's probably a marker I ruined this weekend at the impact event. I tend to press hard when I get all excited. Okay, so the first thing that we have to set up is the 12-week. Man, that's a horrible sound. You hear it hitting against the mirror. Sorry, everyone. 12-week transformation. Okay, so this is the first thing. So guys, I was kind of joking when I said you could talk in the background. Okay, so first one is the 12-week transformation. That's what you want to set up first because this is the automated process. This is the automated process that makes life easier. This is what you push everything back to. This is when your patients say, hey, how do you do that exercise again? Or they say, hey, I don't really understand why I'm doing this, or they want to learn about some health topic. You have this automated process set up called the 12-week transformation. This is the foundation of everything. And then right under this is the journal. Okay, so you get a journal printed out. You get this bound. What's that look like? I'm going to show you. Here's the journal. Ooh, there's a journal. 12-week transformation journal. All our MoveWell University members get access to this. And they print out this journal, and it's got lots of cool stuff, and they can track their progress week by week. But then in the very beginning, it sets them up for success as far as how the 12-week transformation works. So look at this. Welcome to functional movement. See this right here? Awesome, awesome. I'll let you check that out for a second. This is actually a graphic that we follow on our day 4 process, which is when we onboard and introduce a patient to the functional movement department, exercise department. So I'll just keep this with me because this will help. All right. So another thing. So we have this journal. That's another thing you get set up is the journal. Oh. Okay. What is the third thing that you have to set up to successfully add a exercise department in your practice? Is the exercise board. What is that? This is one of the key things in the room that you do exercise in, whether it's like a 10-foot by 10-foot room or it's a room this size, which is, I don't know, maybe 500 and change square feet. Exercise board. See this? We always patients' names up here, just first name, so we're not violating any HIPAA. Okay, timers next to it. And we map out on there what their warm-up is, their postural corrective exercise. Let me flip them. Try this again. It wasn't letting me zoom back out. Cool. All right, so we have the exercise board. Then next to the exercise board, you have this vertical filer, and that's where we put exercise cards, which you can download those inside MoveWell University. So there's systems is what I'm telling you, but these exercise boards is how we map out what a patient's going to be doing on a daily basis. Patients learn to look at the board. It helps make the process go smoother. You're timing it so you can track time, be compliant. So that's number 3 is exercise board. And then the fourth thing we set up is belt system. And we call this boards. And what's that? That is this up there. So you have belts, okay? You have belts to track, to show the progress, to keep patients engaged, show that they're excelling through these different exercise processes. So tell me, just share, let me know, I'm curious, in your practice, what do you do to motivate a patient? What kind of motivational systems do you have set up so that it's not just, hey, I'm getting out of pain, but what things do you do to motivate them to get healthier and engage more in a natural health and healing lifestyle? Share that, put it in the comments below. And then real quick, again, if you want more information about how all this stuff works, maybe you're not a MoveWell University member or follower for that long and you're relatively new seeing this, go to MoveWellUniversity.com. There's a ton of stuff on that site. You can schedule a discovery call with us. It takes 5 minutes. You can also check out reviews and see a bunch of other doctors who have trained with us, who are implementing this in their practice. You can see what they have to say about it. But we're going to move on to number 5. And there's only 5. 5 main things need to be set up. This is bands. Bands, okay? So that is the belt system. It's the belt system of functional movement as far as giving the patient a band when they start in functional movement. They start as a white belt, and then as they progress up, they go through a ceremony, which Tony joked about, that we should have confetti that pops out of the wall that matches the color of the band that they're excelling to. We don't really have that happen, but what I'm saying, and I'm saying that somewhat jokingly but somewhat seriously, I'm saying that because this is how we make this fun for our patients. This is why they want to get to that next level. It's because they have these cool bands. So what's that mean? It's like this. Different colors. They start at white, go to yellow. Okay, just like there. White, yellow, blue, green, orange, black. All right, so white, yellow, blue, green, orange, black. Cool. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you before we start our pre-shift huddle, before our shift begins. So again, the action step, go to MoveWellUniversity.com, check out everything we have listed there on the page. There's a lot of cool information. Comment below, share this with someone else if you like. But those are the 5 key things that someone sets up first, gets in place before they really start diving deep into all the other systems and learning a ton of the clinical stuff and diving into the clinical stuff in more details. That's the stuff that you set up first. Then you start going through your movement assessment and then all the protocols, and then it just falls into place like clockwork. And it's a beautiful, beautiful system, beautiful thing. All right, over and out. Talk soon.